Greetings, everybody. Umbra is here to talk about the end of service announcement. There's no real easy way into going into this video, so I'm just not going to. I'm basically going to just say that I need to record this video because this is obviously massive news. However, my voice is pretty badly shot this evening for whatever reason. I just can't keep my throat clear, so apologies. And try and get through this video and talk about things that need to be talked about and go from there. So yes, first things first, the Wotv global version will be shutting down. This is pretty annoying for a bunch of reasons. Number one, I don't believe that the cost was that high. For continually running this game, JP has looked pretty stable, so I figured that global would essentially keep going. At least until Gumi decided to launch something else. But apparently that isn't the case, so they are now just kind of closing up shop on the global side. This has been kind of foreshadowed by the certain characters coming out and essentially being free on banner and whatnot. Cancellation of some packs. It seemed pretty innocuous that it could be based on other things, but now we have essentially confirmation that it was effectively going towards the end of the game. So, before we go any further in this video, let me answer some important things that people are wondering. No, JP is still fine. JP players also, number two, JP players are a little bit confused right now. Why do we have a countdown to the global anniversary if there's no longer going to be a global version? It just feels pretty shitty. So I think that JP players are also a little bit shocked about this news as well. But there it is. The JP version will be continuing going in the future. So there's that. So as for me, I will be continuing to make content. I think at this point there isn't going to be too much that interest in going forward. However, if people are interested, I will still especially do story-based videos where I spend a little bit more time getting the story so that people can come in and start maybe still following the story. I am curious to see what people's opinions and reactions to all of this are, but also whether or not they want something like this. Because I would be interested in doing this. I would still be interested in making content for this game, at least until Global's ending. I'd imagine that characters will be much more free, so you can essentially just get characters and play. Should not be spending any more money. Do not spend any more money on this game at all. And yeah, so I mean, personally, I am a little annoyed. I'm a little sad. I'm still working through stuff. I'll probably make another video a little bit later, especially when my voice has cleared up a little bit so I can talk a little bit more about all of this. But it is shocking to me because I do feel like this was unwarranted and unnecessary at this point, given that Global didn't have that high of operational costs. But as for the other stuff to do with my content, that will be continuing at least until May 29th. I'll be looking at other games because I imagine that viewership for those videos will be going down. So I mean, looking at other games, but not necessarily 100%. So please let me know in the comments as well what you would like to potentially see. I'm pretty interested in doing one on the new Gundam strategy game. I am pretty interested in doing strategy games, but what that eventually will look like, I don't intend. The other thing is that you may want to join JP. It's not the hardest thing to pick up a Wotv account, start playing it, and be pretty well off. If you are as such, let me know. Maybe I can help find guilds for people or direct people towards guilds if you're interested, because I mean, you may not be spending any more money on the game, but there's plenty of resources, stuff to catch up on if you're really that interested in continuing playing. And I know it sucks. It sucks losing all of that progress and everything like that. So I do not bereft anybody for being like, no, this is bullshit. I'm pretty much done and angry and whatnot. I've seen that Diggs is already looking at, Dr. Diggs is looking at doing some videos. I will be doing some videos. I will be continuing such as it is. And this might be just the end of it, of what this game is and what it's been, but it's been a long time coming in the sense that people have been calling for EOS since like year 2 when things pissed people off. So, you know, it's really not that big of a surprise that we finally hit EOS. 5 years is pretty good. 5 years is pretty good. But all of these games eventually have to die, and when they do, they just take a lot of stuff with them. But yeah, I mean, like, it's hard right now. I'm still just don't even know necessarily everything that I want to say. I will be continuing my channel with lots of different things in the future, whether there's not much in the way of Wotv content, like after May 30th. We'll see what happens with the community, whether people are still interested in following the story, whether people are interested in seeing the characters and the artwork and videos and everything like that, whether you are interested in supporting me. However, I might push more for that Patreon now. So yeah, to do a summary of this video, would be this. Sucks. I think that this is surprising from my perspective, but there were hints of it. Number 2, enjoy the game while it's still around. If you want, come over to JP. We're happy to have you. It's the same mechanics. You're used to it by now. And we would be happy to have you if you want. Next, if you're interested in specific content, like story updates and whatnot, or if you'd love to see me playing a different game, SD Gundam's kind of the one I really have bookmarked, but let me know, providing that I can get good viewership, hopefully. And last but not least, God, I don't even remember, expect just more Wotv content up and until closing, but I understand people are angry and whatnot. We'll have something going forward, not entirely sure what exactly it'll look like, but Umbra's still sticking around at least until May 30th, so, and probably long after that anyway, with just different stuff. But here on JP, we're just going to keep on going, and yeah, so thank you so much for watching this. Do take care, and we'll talk later.